I first read Black Teacher by Beryl Gilroy when I was doing my teacher training, and it's one of those books that's never left me. Beryl was the first black headmistress in the UK, and the racism she faced was relentless, not just from parents and students, but also from other teachers. Some of the staff were the worst, which honestly still rings true now. And whilst reading, it wasn't lost on me that the only reason I was even able to become a teacher is because of women like her. And yet the book isn't bitter. It's full of warmth, humour and deep compassion. There's a part where a parent has a mental breakdown in the playground, so Beryl takes her child home for the night, which would never happen now because of a multitude of safeguarding reasons. But there's something about that moment that feels so human and so rooted in care and community. I imagine that going home with your teacher would be a lot less frightening than being placed into emergency foster care. And I love the scene where a whole class of 7-year-olds just turns up at her doorstep one afternoon to play. It made me laugh, but it also showed how loved she was. So much in teaching has changed, and yet so much hasn't. The way she writes about taking the children to the zoo or to the seaside reminded me how magical those small moments of discovery can be. It's about teaching, yes, but also about community, dignity, and what it means to stay kind even when people are determined to misunderstand you, which particularly resonated with me. And it actually made me think about something else. Every year, Tate commissions an artist to create a piece for the Duveen Galleries. And in 2020, just before lockdown, Steve McQueen filled the entire space with Year 3 class photos from across London. Hundreds of faces providing a glimpse into the city's future. Some classes had 5 students, others 34. Some wore neat uniforms, others didn't. There were homeschooled children, referral units, SEN classes, a sea of difference, but also a sense of belonging. In 2022, the year I did my teacher training, Hugh Locke responded to that same monumental task with Procession, an installation about the processions we all experience through life. Joy, loss, triumph, defeat, birth, death and continuation, which made me think of Beryl again and of the procession of teachers and students that have passed through Britain's classroom. Locke's piece also made me think about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow actually stole the famous triangle from the Blackfoot tribe, while also completely misunderstanding what they were teaching. They believed we don't reach our full potential through self-actualization, as theorised by Maslow, but rather through cultural perpetuity, which is the idea that our purpose is to ensure the important teachings of our culture live beyond us. That's exactly what Beryl Gilroy did. She didn't just teach, she passed something on, a way of being, a model of dignity, and maybe that's what all great teachers do. Whether in a classroom, a gallery or through a book, they make sure something of value continues after them. Please do follow along for more art and book recommendations.